Not going back to the store. Magenta! Cartridges are so...
The Epson EcoTank. No more cartridges. It comes with an incredible amount of ink that can save you a lot of frustration and trips to the store. The Epson EcoTank.
Just fill and chill.
Okay, here we go, everybody. Have you ever in your life heard of a printer? And this is an all-in-one. It's a printer, it's a scanner, it's a copier, it's the whole shebang. This is a printer that means you spend $249.99 and you get 2 years of ink. But listen to this. Listen to this. There's more to this than meets the eye. You get 2 years of ink included with this printer, right? You get all 4 of the ink cartridges. And I'll wait till you guys get here so you can see it and understand what I'm talking about. So this is an all-in-one. This sells out every time we get it back. My first time to see it, I was telling our special guest you'll meet in a minute, I thought, okay, this is genius. This is going to change the way people print. Listen, so you get the ink included. This is 2 years worth of ink, all 4 of these included. 2 years worth of ink, but wait, there's more. We're gonna double that. Yep. So you get these 4, this is 2 years worth, you get an additional 4. I know, right? You're not gonna be buying ink for a long, 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 long time. And it's the Epson name. It's one of the top in class when it comes to an all-in-one printer. And we'll talk more about it, but I have only a few hundred of these. We don't have thousands. As I said, it sells out every time we get it. I think this is so cool. This is Angela Wright, everybody. Hi.
Hi.
So I couldn't believe my ears when you were telling me about this. When she met in my green room, and I'm like, wait, what? Okay, so you get 2 years of ink, and then you get double that. So you get 4 more. So this is crazy.
I'll actually show you how much.
We won't be buying ink for a long time to come.
No, you know, ink is the #1 pain point when it comes to printing. The days of having to go look on the ink wall and find the cartridges, usually in the most untimely time when you're trying to work on some big project.
Right.
You go to the wall and you're like, what number did I have? Oh my gosh, and you're like in total sticker shock. Well, the days of that are over with Epson EcoTank. The solution of having a super tank on the actual printer is here. So Epson's been making printers for over 45 years, bringing innovation day after day. In 2015 is when we launched the Supertank printer.
Yep.
And it—
What am I looking at here?
What we've got here is over 140 cartridges in here, which is equivalent to the amount of bottles or ink that you're getting in a printer.
Oh my gosh.
So,
I mean, this is better for the environment.
Oh, absolutely. We don't want to put these in landfills. We want to save time, money, space, and
you guys
our
have
earth.
seen the ads with Shaquille O'Neal. I know you've seen it. And Shaq says, in his spots, he says, ditch the cartridges, people. We get to ditch this, right? And then you get 2 years plus an additional 4, double it. So 2 years times 2. I mean, hello. This is pretty great stuff. It's $249.99, 700 only left. I just want to put that out there because they should all sell out. This makes such brilliant sense to me. I really want this. I really do. I print every day. I mean, we are printing fools at our house. We're always printing everything. And the fact that I would not have to think about buying ink again for years, are you kidding?
It's pretty cool.
That's crazy.
Let me show you how it works. So we're used to changing cartridges out.
Right.
I'm gonna sneak over right in front of you.
Okay.
And so guys, what you're gonna get 8 of these bottles, and each of these bottles are uniquely keyed. What I mean by that is we all have a set of keys to our house. Well, my keys aren't gonna fit your house.
Right.
Well, this is the same thing.
Oh, nice.
From the magenta key is not gonna fit in the cyan. So what it does is it prevents you from putting the magenta ink into the cyan tank. So what you do, right here, you've got your tanks. You can see they're translucent plastic, so you can see if the ink is filled. So our cyan right here is almost all the way full. Black is all the way full, but magenta's not. So I'm gonna pop in the magenta bottle, and you're gonna see it's like drinking, like giving a baby to a bottle right here. Ink is gonna pop in, it's gonna start to load up, and this printer is gonna, see that little, the ink line fill right up?
Cool.
Now what's also cool, I can stop it at any time. It has auto stop valve. I put my cap back on, I'm ready to go. If I wanted to fill up my cyan, I absolutely could do that because it's not all the way full. It's super easy, it's mess-free.
And that's 2 years worth.
It's 2 years.
2 years worth of ink, you guys, with an additional, and then again, we're doubling that. So you have 2 years worth, and then you get 4 more of the exact same full-size cartridges. So suffice it to say, people love this. It really changes the way we think about printing, because when it comes to a printer, let's all be honest, the expense is in the ink, right?
It is.
The expense is in the ink. Well, that's just not going to be the case anymore, right? I mean, seriously, if you just every couple of years just get a new one, you're still saving off what you're spending on ink. But bottom line is we restock the ink, and the ink is really inexpensive. You told me it's like only $60.
Yes.
So after years of ink, because you're getting years and years of ink here, then if you want to restock the ink, it's $60, right?
It is, and it's another 2 years, up to 2 years worth of ink. Let me show you exactly. So 2 years, people are like, how much do I print every month? Exactly what 2 years of printing looks like. Over here, I've got 20 reams of paper.
Oh my goodness gracious.
So each ream of paper has 500 sheets in it, so 20 reams.
That's a lot.
That's 11,000 pages in color, or 14,000 pages in mono, black and white.
That's incredible.
So the value is really tremendous. It's a ridiculous amount of ink, if I would say so myself.
Did you know? See, I had no idea that you could actually buy a printer like this until today. I know we've been selling it, I haven't seen it yet, so this is my first time. It's like I had a huge light bulb moment. Yeah. I thought, for the amount of printing we do and the amount of ink we buy, I mean, you don't need to buy ink now for a long, 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 long time, which is great. And it's also the quality of the prints. When we talk about Epson, this is the #1 in its class, right? #1 bestseller in its class.
Epson is the #1 Supertank brand in the world.
In the world. #1 Supertank all-in-one printer, copier, scanner in the world. I love that.
That's right. So I'm gonna show you just a couple quick pics to show you exactly the colors that pop right off the page. So here's some pics of my son and his buddies, and you can see just the blues and the oranges, the pinks pop right off. These are my 2 kiddos, Connor and Addison. The purples, the detail, you're not gonna sacrifice any of the quality with this printer. So not only are you getting a tremendous amount of ink, but you're also getting a workhorse when it comes to a printer. Printer, scanner, copier. This is my puppy Wrigley.
Cute.
This was about
so fun.
12 weeks old, and then go ahead.
You guys, with everybody ordering, there might be 500 of these if we're lucky. Probably not even that many. I don't know when or if you'll see it back. It's my first time to see it. This is a really cool offer because you will love it, you will use it. It's best in class for a Supertank printer like this. It is the #1 top seller worldwide. So you're getting a great all-in-one, but the fact that you get the ink for 2 years and then we're doubling it. 2 years plus. Right?
That's
I mean, that's pretty exciting stuff. And you are obviously going to save a fortune on ink, not to mention the fact that you're helping to save the environment, because this is equivalent to what that otherwise would be, right?
That's right, absolutely. We also have the capability to